on Call is a company that's committed to taking on the urgent need for mental wellness with shared laughter workshops. Everything we do is highly interactive. We do workshops and training that address the problems that business is facing right now. In fact, I want to read you this because it will show you the value of what we do. Laughter relieves stress and boredom, boosts engagement and well-being, and spurs not only creativity and collaboration, but also analytic precision and productivity. Harvard Business Review. What? Yes, everyone seems to know now the value of levity, of keeping your teams laughing together. Teams that laugh together stay together. And that is also a pressing concern in addition to mental health. And how wonderful that I read to you from the Harvard Business Review, because in fact, I just got back from Harvard Business School, where I was a guest speaker about, of course, laughter on call and the success that we've had bringing teams together from around the world to feel connected during a global pandemic. But let me tell you the backstory first, so we get up to speed. Laughter on Call was actually created to work with people facing Alzheimer's. It was created for my mother. I had this idea. She became depressed and I couldn't make her laugh. And I'd been a performer. And I said, oh, I wish I could hire a comedian to cheer her up, not her daughter. And I did. I brought someone in and she took my mother in fully, made eye contact, was fully authentic, all things that we teach now. And she laughed and they had a connection. And I thought in that moment, oh, wow. This has to be everywhere because there's always comedians who need work and there is an exponential number of people facing Alzheimer's. So we were up and running, launched it, training comedians all over the world, working with communities who very quickly asked me for training. And because I had taught stand-up at UCLA for 10 years, I totally knew how to do that. And I wrote a book about laughter and marriage called Take My Spouse, Please. It is about staying. And so I put together a curriculum and all of that was going great. And then, of course, we all know what happened, COVID. So we were locked out of our people 100%. They were the most vulnerable population. And I thought, well, we're either going to close or I've got to come up with something. So we had the camera in the office because we were training comedians. And I said, let's live stream. We should live stream interactive stuff for people who are isolated facing COVID and the disease. So we started streaming Monday through Friday, 12 to 12:30, lunchtime laughter was open to the public. And very quickly, people who were perfectly lucid were showing up. And all of the major business publications were printing articles about how stress and anxiety and depression and distributed teams and how do we keep everybody together. And I thought, wait a minute, we are uniquely qualified to do this. Unlike any other comedy company out there, we actually address feelings of isolation and support mental wellness. So we started running these programs for corporate. And at the same time, the New York Times heard about what we were doing, and we were featured as one of 3 companies making a difference during COVID. Being the only company that really understands that it's about connection, that we're not here to make fun of people. We do not make fun of people. We are a laughing with company, never a laughing at company. And we make that very clear that our priority, as it is in the Alzheimer's space, is to create connection and bring comic relief. And fortunately, in the business arena, we're also able to teach amazing communication skills that reach far beyond the session with us. And you can book multiple sessions with us to reinforce what you're learning. I sincerely hope I get to meet you. Thank you.